Are we live? We are live. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Nobody? It's only me and you. That's okay. Hey, we can
Yeah.
talk to ourselves. They'll get their message soon, I guess. I don't know. I know people are coming, but who knows if they got it? YouTube's been really bad. But
Yeah.
anyway, how have you been?
I've been really good. I've been really good.
That's good. I
Yeah.
don't think Michelle is going to make it. I really don't. I think she is maybe still sick because I haven't heard from her, and I don't think you heard from her neither. I messaged her twice, and I know she's a punctual person, so we will forgive her, and she is
Yeah.
always welcome back anytime. I hope she's doing well. Please, if you're doing well, all the prayers, good healing to you. you know. So anyway, what's new with you? I've missed you. I haven't seen you for 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
lots been going on.
Yeah. 2 weeks worth of stuff. So,
Yeah, 2 weeks.
um,
2 weeks. Hi,
so
everybody. Oh, we do have people.
I don't know if everyone's noticed so far, but B. Brendan Brave went from Mondays to Saturday.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. So Brendan and Barb asked me if I would be willing to change the day, and Saturdays so far have been working better for me. So I am glad the change has happened.
Yeah,
Um, it's easier for me to get it all done on Sunday as far as printing it all out rather than on Monday when I have to rush and do everything else. So
right. Exactly.
yeah. So that's what's happened. This so because of that though, that means I posted on Friday night for everybody, especially for overseas people. So today's theme that I posted already is his jokes.
Good.
Um,
Are we doing jokes this week?
So
I
if
thought,
anybody has a funny joke or whatever, and you're in one of my in one of the groups I posted, or even on Twitter, just post a joke on one of my posts, or if you're on Twitter, just go on Twitter and post a joke, and do the hashtag be Brendan Brave, and I'll find it and I'll send it to him. And yeah, that's what the be Brendan Brave thing. So and then I do have a happy little announcement is that somebody bought two Brendan paintings the other day.
great. That's
Yeah.
great.
So I'm actually
Yeah.
really excited. That means he's gonna get $65. So
Wow, that's great. And the YouTube thing, I just found out about that. They're going to send me some kind of PIN number, and then I'll be able to get the money. And there's 50 because they took a lot of money out of those super chats. I couldn't even believe it. We don't need to discuss that on here, but anyway, he gets
yeah.
I think it's $54. So there's $54 for him too. So let's say hi
So
to some people. We got Rosie 681129. Hello, Dark Side. I don't recall. Hi, Bridget. I hope you're feeling better. Kay, hello. Jane, Becca, Kim. Hi, how you doing? And JJax. There we
yeah.
go.
So yeah, I just want to say the way the paintings break down is if you go on to my Etsy account, um, it shows the
we
price
can
of
we
what it
can
is.
we can put a link in it in the description when I'm done. You can send it to me,
Okay.
and I can write it down so they can all get it. So buy
Yeah.
some paintings. They're pretty good too.
So like for instance, the paintings that were just sold, each of them were listed as $35. So 30 of the dollars go to Brendan. $5 is usually the fee that I use to deposit the money
Hmm?
in his account, and then the other is the shipping and handling. But
Cool. I
because
just did 2 paintings last night. You want to see them?
sure, but because somebody bought two of them and it's the same person, or because someone bought two, that means he get that extra $5 from one of the paintings is going
Yeah.
directly to him. So I
There's
just,
one.
oh, that's beautiful.
Wait, it goes like that. And then there's this one.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, I love that.
no, wait, yeah, wait. I don't know which way it goes, but I think this one goes this way.
I like that one. That one's my favorite so far too.
Yep, I just started doing it again last night because I was like, I gotta start doing something with my time instead of sitting in front of this computer all the time. Although
Yeah.
I love, talking to everybody, but it just gets to be, I'm
So
getting too fat. I gotta start moving around.
I just want to say, like, there are
Hi,
three
everyone.
paintings still available on my Etsy that are for him, and probably this weekend I'm gonna probably add more. So
Oh, thank you.
yay.
Thank you,
And
Brendan. There's
also,
another $5 for Brendan. Thank
yay.
you.
And also, I wanted to say, like, real quickly, it's going to take me like a couple of days before the money goes from my Etsy account to my bank account for me to do the deposit. So if anybody in between that time wants to throw money in that too, I guess message me and then we'll see what. I don't usually do that unless they're from overseas. I usually help overseas people do that sometimes, but like.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, since there's going to probably be like a 5-day span between I get the money into my account, if you guys want to do that. And then I usually screenshot everything and then send the proof to the person that's doing it.
Transparency, because there's people that'll say you're going around the world or something with it.
And then the second thing I always do is I message Brendan and I let him know exactly what money's going to him from what person. So he will know exactly who sent what. So
Great. I'm going to make an announcement again because since we got people in here and I announced it when we didn't, at least I didn't think we did. It doesn't look that like Michelle will be able to make it this time. She might be under the weather. I don't know. I haven't heard from her. So we're all going to send her happy wishes and she'll be back. She'll come and read it. I know she was really looking forward to it, but she must be very busy or she would have gotten a hold of me. Either that or she's sick. So let's just pray that she's not sick.
Yeah. Hopefully she's doing okay.
Yeah. So I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I think that's all I have off the top of my head right now. Let me get my handy dandy notebook.
Handy dandy notebook.
I know.
It's been 2 weeks since we've been here, so it's like it seems like forever to me. I'm like, I mean, it's like what's going on? There's got to be so much change, so much going on, and there really isn't. Oh, thank you, Kim.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, thank you, you guys. That all goes for Brendan. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And the other thing is that I know Tracy Keogh posted a new what is it? Podcast?
God, I was just gonna say for the podcast for the 6th hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm behind. Oh, thank you, Brittany. Gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, Brendan really enjoys that kind of stuff, and it's not about the money to him. I think it's just mostly about the thought of behind it that counts. So, and I just want to say that, guys, if you're like, I don't know what to do for him.
Bridget, thank you so much. And I hope you're feeling better. He's going through chemo, so let's send some prayers for Bridget.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She gets, so she doesn't, go through it. Chemo's got to be really hard. I don't know, but love to you, Bridget. Mwah. I remember you from Mel's channel, so that's how I got to see you. And she's got bunny rabbits. They're so cute.
Oh, that is cute. Yeah, that is the podcast for her. I know she just released one a few days ago. If everyone wants to check that out.
Is it the one with Michael Cuccinetti? That I don't recall asking you. Is it the one with Cuccinetti? I don't know what that means.
I don't either, unless you're talking about the podcast.
No, it's her own. She does it herself, right?
Yeah.
She has some special guests on there.
Oh, sometimes. The one with her podcast with Michael. Yeah, it probably is.
Robbie. I love you, Robbie. Thank you. And Robbie, I hope that you got your mod thing taken care of. I really do, because and I learned a lot. So thank you. I want to say that really. Thank you very much. I did learn a lot on that. But thank you, Rosie. Thank you so much, Brendan. Look at all this. Brendan's gonna be happy. He's gonna have some money in them things. I'll tell you what. I love it.
Yeah. But
yeah. Tracy Keogh has done a podcast on her own, and it's called The 6th Hour. And let me tell you, if you have not listened to anything of it at all, please go listen to it. It is so well done, and it is really easy listening. It's nice to listen to, because see, Brendan's story is very, very sad, and she makes it easier to listen to his story. It really does. It does make it easier. It'll rip your heart out, but You know, that's Brendan. He gets your heart. Thank you, TTM fangirl. So yes, please check it out. It's excellent.
The last podcast was with Michael in it as her guest. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Well, then they're keeping up on it. Great. What was that, Kim? I don't know what happened. It was $20. That's weird. I don't know, honey. Don't redo it because I don't know how that stuff works. I'm just figuring out how to get this money to Brendan. I just got a notice, so I'm like new to being monetized, so I have no idea. Catnet says it's excellent. I never knew YouTube had a donation button.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. So that's pretty cool that is set up like that.
Yeah, hey, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, Brendan. Yeah. I mean, because like, you know, you send a lot of things to Brendan, and that's got to cost money, and that's what I think. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll give it to Becca. She'll take care of it. She'll do what she needs to do. But I know Becca, she'll just send it to Brendan, and she won't do anything with it. But
personally, I don't want to keep a single cent of anything I've done.
Yeah.
Even with the paintings, when I originally first started this, I asked him, you know, this is what I had in mind to do, because I paint things that I feel about anyway. Mm-hmm. So I was painting Brendan things anyway. Right. And I didn't feel comfortable just selling them. I'm like, is it okay if I sell them because they're your face, your image? And then two, you know, you get the money from it. And he actually mentioned to me, you should keep part of the money yourself because, you know, it's your work. But I'm like, no, I don't want none of it. None of it. I don't want a single cent from any.
I don't either. I don't want a dime. I want nothing. Yeah. You know, I have things out here. I have my freedom. He don't have none of that. And he's very limited on what he gets. So whatever I can do to make his stay there better, I'm glad to help.
Yeah.
And I know you are too, Becca, because you got such a big heart. You're so good. There's all these things you do. I loved doing the face painting, by the way. I mean, even though it didn't turn out so great, it was a lot of fun. I wiped off a lot of stuff and I did a lot of different things. And well, you got kind of the last one, but it was a lot of fun. So I wouldn't mind doing that again. But now I got to come up with some kind of clean joke. You know what I'm saying? What did the other potato say to the other potato? They said that's on Twitter today. Let's mash it up, or let's go get mashed. I thought that was cute.
He really likes all types of jokes, as long as they're not like really, really bad.
Yeah.
A little
no raunchy jokes.
Okay. A little perverted.
No raunchy jokes. Just a little, like, you know, I don't know. I don't even know any non-raunchy. They're either non-raunchy completely or they're totally, you don't want to say them. Some of them I wouldn't even say.
Yeah.
I've heard. Has anyone seen this? No, Bridget, I haven't. That's kind of different. Maybe I'll check it out. Keep it clean. Yes, Rhonda, I'm going to try to keep it clean. I always do. This is for Brendan.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm bad at pronouncing.
Sticky.
Yeah, I have seen a couple of breakdowns of those over the last 4 years of different interpretations are. So I don't know exactly which one you're talking about, Bridget.
Right. I have seen so many too. It's like somebody thought it was Oriental or a Hmong language. Some people thought it was like parts of something. Some thought it was Scottish. So let's get real. I mean, come on, you don't get skinny out of that. I don't care. I never seen skinny in that anyway.
Well, one theory I remember reading or hearing about is that they thought the person who wrote the letter was illiterate. So they were writing it out as they were saying it, not necessarily how it's spelt. So, like, if you sound it out in a certain way, then it kind of sounds like, I don't know. But that's just one. Like I said, there's many theories out there.
Rabbit holes amongst us.
Yeah, I don't know the relevance of it 100% if it was actually something
that was really needed, or somebody just trying to throw somebody off.
But then it kind of like, I don't know. I like to think that it's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle.
I like puzzles, but I don't get that puzzle. Yeah. I do like puzzles. Well, I looked at it. it looked like a puzzle, but it really was a map. It was a map that Ryan wrote for Pam. I was like, wow, talk about decoding. This didn't take a brilliant job to do. You didn't have to have a million brains to think of, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Raph.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on.
That's what I mean. To me, it's like a big giant puzzle that's completely black that you're still trying to fit pieces in, but you don't really get to see the picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. I think even the family still doesn't have them puzzle pieces at all. You know what I mean? None of them know nothing. They're like, they're just like us. They have no clue. It's like, let's figure it out. You know? I mean, come on. We do know one thing. Brendan had nothing to do with it at all, and neither did Steven. There's absolutely no way that stuff happened over there in any I mean, there's stuff that happened there, but there wasn't stuff that happened there. You know, that's what I mean. Not by them people at all. So, you know, it's a little crazy.
So yeah, that's I think, you know, with the Tracy Keogh podcast that just came out, and then Be Brendan Brave has changed to Saturdays. Another thing I'd like to say is, you know, he does love and appreciate all support that comes his way. But I also want to say, like, if you do plan on selling or doing anything that
check with Barb.
Yeah, check with Barb or even him. I've never. He's so open to being able to write to. If you have anything that you guys like want to do for him, you know, and even if you're like, oh, I don't know if I can get a hold of Barb, even if you wrote a letter to him, he'll respond to you and tell you what his thoughts are. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Like, yeah, if he doesn't like something, he says it. Like about the phone calls coming out, he didn't want it. And most all of us respected that. And that was good of him to say, because it is him. It is his life. You know, I mean, his mother's to look out for him, but you're talking to a man. He's not a boy anymore, everybody. You got to remember that. And I think a lot of us still keep Brendan in that 16-year-old shell. Do you know what I mean? We still think of him as 16 because that's when he left. We don't realize that it's been 15 years and he's, you know, he's a grown man now. You know what I mean? So
no, and that's
you got to remember that too.
There were times even that I had ideas and stuff that I'd like to do that I would, you know, email him and ask him, and you know, he was like, no, I don't think that's it. And you know, honestly, you know, just I respect his decision because it is his life. It is.
Me too.
It is his thing. So that's my only thoughts on that is, you know, don't take it personally if you do get a no. It's nothing personal about anybody in particular. Some things are just really great ideas, but even the lawyers are like, no, I don't think so. You know?
Well, you know, you got to think about it. He's in prison. He's in a case that, you know, he's still wanting to get out. So anything you do that might reflect in a bad way, even though your intentions are good, your intentions could be very good, but somebody might, we've all seen it in there. Somebody's going to take it and twist it. Or if that's the case, or it's just something that they think is too outrageous, maybe it's something they don't want to bring attention to. Whatever it is, you got to be very cautious of that, because it's not like we're just sitting here talking and we can say, hey, let's have a birthday party for him, you know, and just go and have a surprise birthday party. It's just not something you can do, you know, so you have to keep everybody that's involved, you know, and Steven's still got an open case, and we just don't know. You just don't know what you're doing that could reflect bad.
Yeah, everyone's always like, I truly believe a lot of supporters' intentions are in the right part with everything they do. Like, I would never say that another person's support is not welcomed or wanted or whatever. I just, you know, some things you gotta just like kind of run through him, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, don't leave Kim.
Don't leave Kim. It's okay, honey. Let me tell you something. This is, what do I always say? Low budget Linda Productions. So we all make mistakes. And I think what you did was wonderful. So please do not leave. That is, let me tell you what, $1.99 is better than $1 nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
wouldn't
Appreciate
worry.
it. It's not your fault. Definitely not your fault. So please don't leave. Nobody is judging you. We appreciate you very much. Thank you. I mean,
Yeah,
really, honestly. So yeah, don't leave. I mean, I think it's marvelous. You can't help it. I never knew. I don't even know how to use the dang thing. So I mean, I didn't even, First of all, the first one we got, you seen me, Becca. I was like, whoa, we got some super
yeah,
chat here. I was like, whoa.
yeah. I don't
That's
think,
right, Catnip, low budget Linda Productions. That's right.
but
And the only thing we don't allow here is trolls and assholes, but all lost souls are welcome.
yeah. Honestly, like, and that's what I was trying to say before. I think is that it's not even about the money amount. I think it's just the fact that your support is behind it, and even if you just send him $5 here and there, like that means the
Right,
world to him. So a
right.
dollar, even if it was like $1.99, and that was,
Yeah,
he would still be so appreciative and loving of
that's
that.
food or
So
drink or
yeah,
pencils or you never know. I mean, everything is worth it, and I really really appreciate it, and I know Brendan does too, and so does Becca. I mean, come on. I'm
yeah,
not one that brown nose. So if I didn't like it, Kim, I'd say, but I like it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. Because the sun is driving me crazy here. I never
yeah.
have the sun in my face. I shouldn't say that because it's going to be winter before you know it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's already the end of July and I'm starting to feel a little bit cooler weather. I don't know how it is for you where you're at. I mean, it's year round. It's nice. How's your fires, by the way?
Um, they're still going in different places. The fire that was the one that we were mainly worried about is about out. Um,
Mm.
of course, in like every day though, I'm constantly hearing of a new fire somewhere in the state. It's just we're really dry. We really need rain. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
We got a lot of rain here. I'll tell you what, a lot of rain, a lot of winds, and a lot of lightning. A lot, a lot, a lot.
yeah.
I'm more than normal for me, and I like a
I'm about
rainstorm though.
I'm about ready to go outside soon and do a rain dance just to try to get more rain.
Hey, rain.
It's
What do you do?
really, it's
I
really
don't know, but
bad.
there are things you can do.
Yeah.
They say anyway. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, Catnip. I'm going to make an announcement. Me and just Rhonda or nothing but a stump or Rhonda, we opened up a Discord for Daniel Hostclaw and we're starting that case. So please join it and join in the fight for Daniel because there's another wrongful conviction and, everyone matters. So, this might be about Brendan, but I'm sure Brendan is rooting for anybody that's in jail that's wrongfully there. So, I mean, I would imagine he is. I'm sure he'll probably be the best advocate when he comes out. You know that?
I
So
think
calm.
he's definitely going to change. He's changing the world as we speak. But
Yeah,
I think
he is.
once he gets out, he's definitely going to make more of an impact
I
on
think
this
so
stuff.
too.
I think he's going to go on and do like really amazing things.
I do too. I mean, you know how these people come out and they're not bitter. The ones that come out and they're not bitter and they're like raring to go and just fight for other people because they know what it feels like,
Yeah.
I mean, we sit here and we feel very passionate about getting them out because we know justice hasn't been seen. It's totally wrong. But him being there and living it, and then when he gets out, he's going to be like, well, this and this and this and this. He has the inside view on it all, and he can, he's so honest and so kind and so patient that
Yeah.
he really, I think he'll be great teaching younger kids that like his age when he went in to tell them, hey, you might think that you're helping, but let me tell you my story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got chills thinking that right now. I just did. I was like, oh, because I'm sure you would be so good an advocate or a big brother or something like that. He just seems like such a helping soul, even where he's at, because his answers to the world are so selfless, just selfless. I mean, what do you want to do? I want to stop all illness in the world. I'm like, oh, what? Oh my gosh, that's great. What's your superpower?
Yeah.
That's what you want a superpower for? I mean, that's fantastic to me. I just love it, I love it. I couldn't be more I'm really starting to think a little bit more positive about Brendan too, because the way the world is right now could be helping Brendan. It really could. I mean, these injustice and people, I'm not talking the riots. I don't support that. I do not support any violent kind of action at all. We don't, you're not heard then. You're looked at as a thug and a threat. And that's, not good. But anybody who's standing up and marching in the streets with a sign that's doing it peaceful and has a point to it, I stand behind them. And they could be helping, Brendan. You know what I'm saying? They could be helping a lot of wrongfully convicted people in the world by doing this because they want justice. They don't only just want the police; they want justice all around. So maybe there's going to be some actions taken. It'd be really good.
Yeah.
Start talking to your senators. I heard you're supposed to talk to your senators. So if you got a senator in your state, the ones that make the bills, that's the ones you're supposed to be talking to. So I don't know. Maybe you need to start writing them. I'm not good at writing letters, but I'm good at preaching.
Honestly, I've never been so involved with government and politics and trying to
rock out.
Work on justice reform and until I got involved with Brendan's case. So yeah, I think that's really important is like I've learned throughout this is that you can write your senators, you can hold a rally, a peaceful protest, and do what you got to do.
Yeah. I'm sorry that we didn't have the rally this year, but we had it, virtually, and they were all in our hearts. And it'll be next year. I'm just hoping for the exoneration, the Freedom Party, the Freedom Rally. You know what I mean? Not the justice, the Freedom Rally, exoneration rally. I mean, you're clear, you're out in the world. I just can't wait for that. And I do really have faith that it's going to happen. I get those down times where I don't. I feel like, but then I think in my head, Brendan's not giving up. You're not giving up. Jane's not giving up. Cabinet, I got to think of them people too because they keep me going. Y'all keep me going too. You know what I mean? Because I've been having a hard time last couple weeks. With everything that went on with my friend passing away, and just a lot of things. And it just goes to show you that life is.
She paused. But yeah, no, I totally in the beginning it was harder, I think, because of negativity involving the case and just knowing like the facts of where he's at and everything. But now that I'm at where I'm at now with it, I try to think nothing but positive. Oh, there she is.
It's right on time. Let me tell you, I swear I could probably time that. You know what I mean? It happens to us every time. So now you're used to it. You just go, oh, she's frozen. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, well, okay.
Yep, low budget Linda Productions.
But yeah, no, I was just saying. There are times in the beginning where I definitely like the weight of everything that's happening to him, definitely. But like now I try to push that out of my head and just be very, he's going to get out. I have to keep thinking that he's going to get out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, but one day he will. And, and there are times even recently where I felt like, just quitting because of like sometimes the drama and the negativity does get to me just like everybody else,
Yep. And that's what I was saying. I've been having that problem too the last couple of weeks. I think a lot of us have.
Yeah,
really. I mean,
absolutely.
You fight for a long time, and it gets, and people can be so mean when all you're trying to do is be nice. Hi, cement shoes. How you doing? So, I mean, you're just trying to do the best you can, and then people's got to personally attack you. But you know what I found out? That when people personally attack you for like, let's say, look, I've been called ET. Ooh, ET is cute as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, so if people are attacking you about your looks or about the way you talk or anything like that, they just have nothing better. They have nothing better to do than personally attack you. Now, if you want to attack me on what I believe in and then have a debate about this, that's fine. But personal attacks do nothing. And by the way, to them, for me, okay, you can say whatever you want on the other side of that computer. I don't know you. I'm the one putting myself out here where people can see me and telling my views. You got a view, come on out. That's what I say. say it. You know, you just want to hide behind your keyboard, then you're just an internet bully.
Yeah,
You know?
that's basically it. Yeah, because like at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters to me as far as how my support is and everything is Brendan and Barb.
Yep, the
So
ones involved.
yeah,
You
so
know, for me,
if
it's
Brendan
everybody
passes
because
eventually,
you know,
then
I support Steve too, so it's everybody for me. It's the whole family for me, you know. And
yeah,
if I feel that I'm doing something that's, you know, going to hurt them, I won't do it.
mhm,
I refuse to have somebody on here talking about bashing the family. You've never seen me have a video about Bobby or any of them. I won't have it. I just won't.
yeah,
That's fine. Y'all got to do what you got to do. I respect that. If that's your research, I respect it. It's just I choose not to do it here. This is positive for me. I want to do positive things, you
yeah,
know, like talk to all of you guys and find out how you support, because look at what Becca does. I mean, really, Becca, you got to take some credit for what you do. You make this program work for how long now? It's been a year.
yeah.
It's been a year that you've kept this going. That's
That's
great.
right.
You do this with me on Fridays. So that's a lot of support, because if you think about it, Brendan didn't have anything out there really outside of, you know, Tracy does a lot. Yes, she does. I
Yeah,
cannot go without saying what Tracy has done and all the other professionals. But I'm talking about just like us, you know, everyday people, you know. I got no way to make no podcast. I couldn't think that stuff up if I tried, you know, and make it sound as good as she does. There's no way, you know, I wouldn't do
yeah,
it justice. So we all have our place, you know.
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shouldn't
no,
put them down.
she is an amazing supporter who, honestly, she's like my role model in this. So,
Yeah, you're just a mini Tracy. So, I mean, I'm telling you that it's the truth. I know you're your own individual person,
yeah,
which is great, but you have that same kind of heart, that same kind of drive, and that same kind of love for Brendan. And that's really unique. And I think it's great. And you're an inspiration to me. So,
thank you.
uh,
Yeah, I'm just glad that I have the ability to do what I can do, you know?
mhm,
But I think that's just like with everybody else. You know, everyone has their own gift and their own uniqueness, just like you said. So, like, everyone, can do what they can do within their own,
right.
you
And
know.
look at we get people that just come to chats and watch the videos. To me, that's good. They're
Yeah.
still hearing it, so they're supporting too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I think you know what I do want to say to the audience is please write Brendan. So
Yeah.
yeah, letters. Keep the letters coming. That keeps him positive. Draw him a picture. Write him a poem. I've done that.
Yeah.
You know, so even I've done that. I didn't send it though. Becca
Every
did.
time
I'll be
every
honest.
time a new person messages me and then they're like, I have no idea what to write to him, and I just start listing off all the things, and then there's always something. And one person was telling me recently that they've been talking a lot about their family, but they feel like he might be bored with that. And I just want to say, anything you talk about, whether it's something that he's into or not, he will appreciate and love to read. He
Right.
literally, you got to imagine, he literally has just his cell. You know
Mm.
what I mean? And the
Yeah.
TV and the radio. Um, and
So
he,
outside communication in everyday life is something that he
yeah.
likes to hear about.
So
Right. I
even
can
if it's
imagine.
something that you think is mundane and boring, he would really, really like enjoy reading because that's something that he just doesn't get that. You know what I
Right.
mean? He doesn't get that in his life. So
Right.
even if you're like, hey, I got a story about my grandkid, tell it. If you have a story about something funny that happened to you at work, tell it. You know what I mean? He
Hmm.
will enjoy anything you talk about.
Yeah.
And even if all else fails, just a simple, hey, I'm here, I see you, I support you.
Yeah.
You're not
He'll
alone.
get to watch mine. I got live video for him. He'll forever be in history, you know. Well,
Yep,
so will you, so will I, so will these guys, you
yep.
know. I mean, I think that's kind of cool. We're making a footprint for him to see when he gets out. And I just hope that he doesn't click on bad things. I hope, you know, people take that stuff off. The
Um,
stuff that's not turned out not to be true. I really think the YouTubers should go through their list of things and that they made videos of, and if it wasn't true, they should maybe take it out of there. You know, I don't know. That's just me how I am. I
um,
just, you know,
Life is a journey, and there's a lot of negative, but there's a lot of positive. So I'd like to think when he gets out and he's surfing through all this stuff and kind of going through it, he knows to concentrate on the positive of what's been happening.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not focus
Yeah.
on, you know what I mean? Because like
Yeah.
I feel like that's every day.
Yeah, yeah, really. I mean, I overlook. I'm in Twitter and I'm going, oh, that's negative. Boop,
Yeah.
just go by it. You know what I mean?
That's just part of it.
Don't want to be part of it, exactly. You know, and I've went to different YouTube channels where there's people on there, and I just swear they're just yelling about whatever about people and this other person, and they're just back and forth. And I'm like, why is your life so miserable that you do this? I mean, I gotta wonder why they would be on there just talking crap about everybody else. But I don't know the story, so how do I really know? But I still wouldn't be on there on national whatever YouTube doing that. What's that thing?
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. You know, I think I remember seeing this.
What is that? That link?
Yeah, the link that she just sent.
It warns not to pay attention to the name of the group. I don't know what that means. I'd have to look into it, but
it's the name of the group is called Teresa Hallback Has Been Found. So she's saying don't pay attention to the actual name of the group of.
Yeah.
The context.
Yeah. Negative on you on Twitter. No, Jax, I never see that. Seen an awful lot lately, but you know, just kind of got to go over it. You know what I mean? It's my pleasure. Be prepared to be confusing but interesting. Well, we went down a lot of rabbit holes before, in about 3.5 years for me, and 4 years for you, and 5 years for Jackson. I mean, there's, you know, the list goes on. So yeah, we've seen a lot there, Bridget. Believe you me, when it comes to this case, some of the things you're like, what? Where did that come from?
Every theory that's actually like even been out there, I've read and kind of like, okay. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but
yeah, they are. But it's some of them are just like, oh Lord, where did this come? I don't know. I keep an open mind because some things that people say are like, well, that's possible. You know what I mean? And we really don't know. We don't know because we are all going by speculation. So if you're just going by documents and reading the facts, then, you know, you can make your own conclusion. But if you're trying to take their facts and make something that just isn't, you know, put two things together that just don't match, that's a little strange. You know, I think there's a lot of more problems with people saying, well, you know, you do this and you do that with, you got a heavy wrench and you don't got a heavy wrench and all this. Look, people are entitled to have whatever wrenches they want and run their channels any way they want to. And this is my channel and I will run it the way I would like to. And Reddit is run its way because it's run that way. And if you don't like it, you got a choice. Click out. You don't got to watch. You don't got to go to it instead of making trouble. But some of them just want to make trouble. That's what I know. Some of them just all about the drama. See, this word here is verbiage. You notice I changed my name, not my verbiage.
No, I like the name. I think it really fits really, really well.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, because the state talks blah, 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 and I can't understand all that filler words you're putting in there. You know, get to the point. Tell me the straight facts. That's what it's about. But Jax will call me Judy. Because she's the one that said that. JJax61 calls me Judy. Okay, Judy. You know, because she's the one that said it. I said, I don't mean the same thing she did. He just likes to tease me. But anyway, there are more positive people following both the guys than there are haters. So you both keep doing what you're doing for Brendan. We love it. Aw, thank you. Brendan will love it. You agree wholeheartedly. Yes. Yeah, write to the governor. Get on that Zap mail. Remember that you need to get off of here and go do your joke for Brendan and send it to Becca because now she's doing it on Saturday. Has to be in by Saturday, correct? And instead of on Sunday? Is that what you're saying?
It's going to be on Saturdays now.
Okay, so you're going to post on Friday or Saturday?
I usually post everything Friday evening just to get it out there to give people enough time. And then Saturday is the actual day of where it is. And then usually Sunday morning is when I print everything out.
Okay, so you got till Sunday morning.
Yeah.
But Get it in tonight. Go ask your kids a joke or think of one you liked or whatever. Keep it clean because
And
it
if you
is
don't
going
have
to
a
a
joke,
prison. You
yeah,
know,
if you don't have a joke, just a positive comment will always do. Anything, honestly, if you want to add to it, you
a
know.
little saying, a little pick me up, or some little funny
Yeah.
thing. You know,
If
like
you even
suck it
want
up,
to send,
buttercup.
if you don't want to like send me pictures to send to him, just remember the picture rules are no memes, no computer edited, no internet content. So like just straight up pictures that you guys do.
Right, right. Clean jokes, positive comment. You got it. That's my super mod there. Catnip, I love you to death. You're just so good. She's just got anything you talk about, she got it. She puts it right up. Bam, boom, bam, done. That's just the way it is.
Bridget,
Yes, you can get Brendan's address in the description and everything else we talked about. The Zap mail, the positive, the Be Brendan Brave. And I did link Under the Hood. If you've never read that, Bridget, you should read that. That'll really, really, and I think Catnip linked that too. That will let you in on how it is for Brendan, how he understands language and how he is. So it really helps. It's Michelle's Bible, she says, to understand. So
yeah,
I'm very disappointed that we didn't get to, but
I
I'm
am
just
too. I'm really bummed out. I mean, I enjoy your company, Linda, but I was really also excited to see
yeah.
Michelle.
I
love
love the
her.
Aussies.
Yeah,
I love Michelle. She's just a sweetheart. She's another one of the Brendan supporters that are just all into him, just absolutely love him, would do anything for him. So
yeah.
we'll wish her well and hope that she's okay. And we'll all go, if they, her, go give her a quick message and see if she's okay, because I will afterwards.
Yeah,
But
I'm probably
anyway,
going to
yeah. So, okay, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay. All right, guys. You know what? Subscribe if you haven't. Ring the bell. Do your Brendan joke. Write to Brendan. Get on Tracy's Zap mail. You know what I'm saying? Do it because Brendan loves you guys. Thanks for all the super chats. Brendan will love it. And like I always say, be kind, keeping others in mind.